This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So, getting a job is very, very easy. So, getting a job is very, very easy, but sustaining in the company is difficult. If you don't have proper practice, if you don't have a proper time to practice, then definitely you'll get into a lot of issues. And you give the time for SQL Server. Always I see that 2 hours of SQL, you need to give, and 1 hour of MSBI, 1 hour of Power BI. If you don't have a time, you just keep learning the things first, and you take some more time extra, 2 more months extra, 3 more months extra. You take it, you study it, and you come back to me, right? But don't give it up, guys. That is what is very, very important. So today I wanted to talk about row and column transformations, but row transformations are very, very easy. I don't want to take this. I will give you one video. Okay, so row transformation, this is what. Okay, header rows, use header. These are very, very simple basic kid options. All these are keep duplicates. I'll give you one small video. Remove alternative rows, remove duplicate rows, remove blank rows, remove errors, group by clause. I'll give you one simple video. You watch them and practice them. And you must use for you if you want to work with row transformation. I'm going to be giving you one data set. You can, take this row transformation data set. Okay. This is the data set. You take it and you work with that. So, okay. So this I'm going to be uploading. So this is the data set that we're going to be using and upload it. It's very, very simple ones. Today we'll see some more complex and nice ones. So this is where you get a lot of interview questions asked. Clear? Let me, I'll upload that video. You just, listen to that video. Very, very simple one. Anybody can understand. Let me take one advanced concept in Power Query today. It's very, very important concept. Okay. Whether you have 10 years of, experience or 20 years of experience, people are going to be asking you these questions. Now, what is that we're going to be learning today? Let me quickly take this out, and I am in Power BI desktop. I wanted to go to transform data. Click on this. Now, so this is what I was talking about, row transformations, right? So reduce rows. These are called row transformations. These are called column transformations we discussed. Okay. So for this, I'm going to be giving a video. It is very, very simple one. Row transformations are this. Okay. Very, very simple. How to remove duplicate data, how to do this, how to do that. Very, very simple. It is not enabled because I have to load that file. Which file you need to use? So this file you need to use it. Okay. So the row transformation file. This is the file you have to use it and watch the video, use this file and do the things done. Clear? So now I wanted to take recent files, employee files. I wanted to take it, and I wanted to tell you some more options today. I have a department table, I have an employee table, so I will be able to use this, right? So I wanted to have these two sheets. So employee and department, right? So if you see these options, merging queries and appending queries, this is what is called combining data. It is very, 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 very important topic to understand. Lot of questions are asked. Clear? So merge queries and appending queries, as part of Power Query. We almost, seen lot of options here. So we are now going to advance the topics of Power Query, merge queries and appending queries and combining queries. This is what we're going to be discussing today. So that is what is my concentration. Clear, guys? So I will upload the row transformations video. So that you need to work on by seeing that video. So row transformations are here, reducing rows. Clear? So very, very simple options are available. Remove top rows, bottom rows, alternative rows, dupe. So this is a very, very basic level. Okay. We don't want to waste our time. But anyhow, I have recorded the video. Just watch them. I'll post the video. Clear? Yeah. Now today, I wanted to take employee table and a department table, and I wanted to combine them. I wanted to combine them. So there is a option called merging. Merging means joins. I wanted to understand joins. We have two more options here. So one is called merge queries as a new. So forget about these two options, we'll discuss. So we are talking about the joins. The first question is that when should we join the data? Clear? So when is that we should use to join the data? So this is very, very important topic, guys. So combining queries, we're going to be learning combining queries or tables. So combining means what? Joins and a union also. These are the two things that we're going to be implementing. So when you go here, so you will be able to get two options, right? Merging and appending. Appending means union all. So what is a union all? What is joining? So a part of combining these two. Clear, guys? So joins and union all. If you're coming from SQL background, we do not understand what is a combining means. In a SQL language, we say joins and union. That is what we say. When can we use joins? When can we use union? So Power BI is saying this is what is called merging. This is what is called appending. Merging is called as a SQL joins. So people who are studying SQL joins, they could understand when to use joins and everything, right? So if you wanted to join the tables, definitely you need to have a primary key and foreign key relationship or common column has to be there, right? So let us understand one beautiful concept here. So what is the concept? So something is, yeah. So I wanted to tell you, I have some data here. I have some data. We are getting, let us say, 10 million rows here. 10 million rows we are getting. All the 10 million data will get loaded to where Power Query. And after that, what you do, you are also going to be dumping the data here. And you have not only one table, right? You will have multiple tables: employee table, department table, product table, customer table, this table, that table. Lot of things you're going to be doing. So what normally you do, you load this data as it is here. You load the table as it is here. You load the table as it is here. And all the tables will go as it is, as independent tables, right? So that same, these three tables are going to go. It is going to be having relationships like that. These are employee table. These two tables also will go here as it is, and you will be able to get these two tables independently. Then what you do, you create a primary key and foreign key as part of this. Then using these two tables, you create a beautiful visualization. You create a visualization like this. So this visualization is getting the data from here. This visualization is getting the data from here. So this is one report. Clear? And if you wanted to get a single visualization, but this is getting the data from multiple tables, and you create one more visualization, and this visualization also getting some column from here, one more column from here, one more column from here. It is able to work fine because you have a primary key and foreign key relationships. So if you have a 10 million data, you're able to bring the data as it is, and you're creating a visualization. So at the time of visualization, background, what it is going to be doing, it is going to be joining this data. For example, table A has 1 2 3, and a table B has, data set A has something, table B has 1 2 3 4. It is going to be joining. 1 is equals to 1, 2 is equals to 2, so 3 is equals to 2. It is going to be joining this table and this table and bringing the data. So that means I wanted to show the data I cannot show it very, very easily. Before that, I have to do a circus. What is a circus? I have to go to this table, get one row, and the corresponding row, I need to go and get the entry. So I'm going to be joining on the fly. On the fly means what? Whenever the end user click on the visualization, behind the scenes, what you do, you go back, you take the data from here, take the data from here, you join based on the matching data, then you try to try to give. So it will take a lot of time. The visualization or report will be very, very slow. Why? Because the data is stored in multiple tables. Clear? So the data is going to be stored in multiple tables. If I wanted to create one visualization, so I have to go here, I have to go here, I have to go here, and on the fly, I need to join the data, and I wanted to show the data. So instead of doing what I do, I don't want to, take this data. I take this data, I take this data, I take this data, I combine a single table. Clear? I join it. I join it, I put all the data here. So instead of taking three tables, I don't want to take three table data. I wanted to take only one table data. I join, I store the data. Then for my visualization, I'm using only this table, not the three tables. I don't want to join. Already joined data is available here. So I wanted to merge, combine, and keep everything in here so that you are very, very faster. I'll give you simple example. Okay, I have two luggage, luggage number one, luggage number two, luggage number three. I need some items. Okay, for example, I'm having a dinner. So this is my plate. I have something here. I open this, I get something here. I open this, I get something from here. I open this, I get something from here. Then I complete my dinner. So to start my dinner, what is that? Some fruit is available here, some knife is available here, some jam is available here. So you need three items are coming from where? Coming from different places. So you have to open three luggages and come and take everything and you complete it. So it is waste of time. So whatever you need it, that you keep them in a separate bag. For example, dinner bag. You keep items here. So if you wanted to have a dinner, open only one bag, all items are here, you're faster, right? So it is what is called, whatever be the data that you need it, don't keep them in every luggage, every bag. So what will happen? Automatically you will take a lot of time. Clear? So when we have multiple tables here, so multiple tables are available here, you join them, and create only one table. You bring them here, you join only one table, you load only one table, don't load multiple tables. You load only one table, you compress, you do everything, and you create a visualization on this single table. Clear? So this is what is called very, very faster and very, very useful technique. So if you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables, if you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables, so that is where we are going to be using joins, right? So what is the need for the join? Why we have to join at the Power Query level? Because if you have data coming from multiple tables, don't take three tables here. You take three tables and create one table and load that table here. Only one table, don't take three tables. Load only one table, and using this table, you create a visualization. Whether you create 1,000 visualization, you always prefer this one. Clear? So I don't want to have the three tables coming to the Power Pivot. You get the data from the source, you create a one table, you load the table. So if you wanted to combine the data, if you wanted to combine the data, so what is the option you have? Joins. Clear? So what is the need for the join? Joins are used to retrieve the data from multiple tables. Clear? To retrieve the data from multiple tables, we're going to be using joins, right? So what are the joins we have? So we have joins are called as merge queries in Power Query. Joins, okay? You learn Hadoop, you learn data science, you learn SAP, you learn Java, you learn .NET. SQL is important. You learn Android. Android development, my friend is learning, sir. So you ask him. So they'll first question they'll ask you, do you know SQL? My friend is learning iOS development, sir. My friend is learning SAP, sir. My friend is learning Informatica. My friend is learning black box. My friend is learning anything. SQL is important. Without SQL, don't go to any course. First, you ask them to learn SQL, then jump Power BI, MS BI, SAP, Java, .NET, whatever they wanted to learn, ask them to learn all these things later. So don't only learn Power BI and jump into IT industry. These people will fail. Not today, at least after 3 years they'll fail because they don't understand anything. Clear? So SQL way of saying is joining. So Power BI is saying merging queries. Merging queries are nothing but joins only. We have inner join called as a simple join, natural join or equi join, and we have outer join, and we have a cross join, and we have a self join. So these are the joins the SQL has. SQL means any SQL software that you are learning. What is SQL? SQL is a language. SQL is available in Oracle. SQL is available in SQL Server. Okay, SQL Server is not SQL. SQL Server is a software. SQL is a language. I clearly spoken in my SQL classes. If you have purchased, you could understand SQL Server, both of them are not equal. It is a software which is a language. Oracle, Teradata, any RDBMS software, when you study, you're going to be learning a language called SQL language. This is developed by IBM people in 1970. Clear. So this language proprietary of not Microsoft, not proprietary of anybody. It is developed and produced by IBM company in 1970s. Very easy language. Earlier, before SQL, we were using C language to get the data. It is very difficult. It is very difficult. C or C++ when you use and try to retrieve the data, you will go mad. Clear? Since these are very complex, then IBM said no, we shouldn't use those kind of a complex languages. We need to invent a small language. The small language called structured query language. It is going to be dealing with data. Clear? Storing data, retrieving data, whatever you wanted to have it. SQL is not a SQL server. SQL server is a software. So a Microsoft company has taken this name, right? And they said SQL Server is a software. SQL Server is a software. SQL is a language. Clear? So SQL Server, SQL is not the same. Whenever you learn any RDBMS tools, Oracle, SQL Server, Teradata, so or Netezza, so all these RDBMS softwares are going to be having a language called SQL, Structured Query Language. Very easy language. If you don't have SQL today, you should study today C or C++ to communicate with the data. Clear? It's very difficult. Now, so what is the inner join? What is a outer join that we need to understand? For example, I have some data like this. Let me open my file. Let me go to source data. I wanted to open these files. Okay. I have a department table. So department number 10, 20, 30, 40, 60. I have an employee table. So we're an employee ID. So I wanted to know the employee name along with the department name. Okay. Employee name along with the department name. So where is the department name available? Employee name, I can get it. Using this number, I will be able to go and match this and get this data. Okay. So if the some report is asking, I need this one and I need this one means what normally we do. So how the things are going to be happening. So we need to take this data, join this data with this data, and a 20 and a 20 is matching, then you will be able to get that. So what normally we do, we have two tables and close and apply. I am going to take this data as it is. I'm not going to be joining. I'm simply taking the data and I would like to create a visualization now. Creating a visualization is very simple. Since I have a very less amount of data, it is very faster. But if I have large amount of data, your visualization will not work. Then people will call you, who created this? Then you say, sir, I have created this. Then they'll throw you out from the company. So they will say that we have so much of a data, then you have given the tables as it is, simply creating a primary key foreign key relationship. Then you have created some beautiful visualizations. You say that, sir, this is, I have created. Now this is a table. Now I go, sir. So I have taken the employee name from here, drag and drop. Sir, I have taken department name here. So everything is working fine. So how it is working fine? It is underlying doing lot of circus. So let me take department name. Okay. And always you go back and come down and border, make it to true. And style. So what style? Sparse, minimal, alternative row colors. So and increase the grid. Grid means a table. So increase what? Font size. Come down and the font size you can increase to something else, right? So this is what is your table. Table is created. So it is able to give you the proper data. So this guy is Anudeep is working for marketing. Anushka is working in R&D. So Anudeep, what is Anudeep data? So you can go and see what is Anudeep. Where is he working? So Anudeep is where is Anudeep? Anudeep is working for 30. What is 30? 30 is this. Clear? I have 6 rows and I can bring this data and I can go and match. If I have 10 million data, I have to look for where is 30. I have to look for where is 30 and checking the 30 million data and for 30 is not so simple. Even though you're working with the computer and take this number and go here and search for this and get this and show the data, it is not only for one employee. I have to do it for all employees. It is not so easy at all. Now you're able to get the information very, very easily. Okay. So, for example, I wanted to do some kind of a calculations as well. For example, I wanted to go and department wise. So drag and drop department and a drag and drop employee salary. So it is going to be joining on the fly and doing lot of things here. So let me format painter. Let me go and format painter and apply. And I wanted to go here. I need the label. So what is the label? Label make it to on. You will be able to get and make this on, come down. So display units are none. So I wanted to increase the font. Okay, so which department is doing good? This is x-axis. X-axis means you go, you click on this always. Come here, x-axis data, font size I need to increase. Which department is doing good? R&D is doing very, very good. Clear? So this is a sales. Now everything is happening very, very quickly, fastly, even though I have two tables here because I have a less amount of data. So underlying what Power BI is doing, it is going to this table and going to this table, taking this values and combining and getting the data. It is not so easy when you have large amount of data. So visualization level, you have given independent tables and try to do something else. It's very, very bad. Clear? Let me go back and combine the data, create a single table. Clear? So if you wanted to join these two tables, so you must have a common column. So why joins? That is the first question people would ask you. Why joins? Why joins? It is the first question, right? So the first important point is to get the data from multiple tables or multiple queries, whatever you say. Okay, query means nothing but a table, right? When you go here, it will say query. So what is it? It is called query. Okay, query means tables only. So if you wanted to get the data from multiple queries or multiple tables, then that is when I wanted to, keep it. And the second column, so we must have common column, common column to join the data sets, to join the tables or queries or data sets. Clear? So whatever you're getting, that is what is called as a data set. Clear? So you must have a common column. What is the common column here? I have a department ID. I have a department ID. If the department ID is not there, delete it. I have like this. Can you join this data with this data? You cannot. You cannot join the data, you go mad. So definitely, if you don't have a common column, we cannot join the data. Remember that. So common column has to be there. Then only we should be able to join the data. So without a common column, so this is what is called a primary key and foreign key column. So that is what we say in SQL. Forget about primary key and foreign key. At least some common column has to be there so that we can join the data. Clear? To get the data from multiple tables or queries, we must use joins. We must have common columns. In SQL means any Oracle, SQL server, anywhere. Clear? So in SQL, we can join. We can join how many tables? We can join 255 tables at a time. Right? In SQL, we can join 255 tables at a time. But in Power BI, how many tables you can join? So in Power BI, we cannot join these many tables at a time. So maximum we can join two tables at a time. Clear? So that is also one more important that you got to understand. SQL, you can get these many tables and join it. Clear? So now, what are the types of the joins that we have? Join types. So anywhere, the Power BI SQL. So we have the first type is called inner join. The second one is called outer join. Okay. The third one is called cross join. Okay. The fourth one is called as a self join. Clear? So these are the join types in your SQL or Power BI anywhere. Inner join, outer join, cross join is also called as a Cartesian product. It is also called as what? Cartesian product. So these are the join types where SQL everywhere, SQL, Power BI, wherever you have. SQL means Oracle, SQL Server, anywhere, SQL or Power BI, or tomorrow you're going to be learning Hadoop or data science or learning any other technology. These are the joins that you have to know. Clear? Let us understand what is the inner join. Clear? So it's very, very simple. So why joins are clear? To get the data from multiple tables. So normally no visualization needs a data from a single table. It must be, it may be there, but sometimes I wanted to create a visualization where I wanted to show the data from multiple tables. Clear? So if you wanted to get the data from multiple tables, now we have to use joins. Clear, guys? Now, I wanted to show you what is the inner join. Let us understand we have a data set A, we have a data set B. So we have mathematics. So in mathematics, we have sets, set A, set B. Do you remember? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have a null value, right? So null, what is a null? Null is not a zero, null is not a no. Null is a blank. I don't know that about that. Okay. So 2, 2, 3, and 5 clear, and 6, and I have null also. I think I need to take the bigger one. Let me write. So let me take the bigger one so that you will understand. Okay. I have set A. I have what? Set B. Now I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, null, something like this. So here you may be having 1, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6, null and null. I have some data like this, data set A, data set B, I have it. Now I wanted to understand what are the data matching rows. So 1 and 1 is matching, 2 and 2 is matching, right? 3 and 3 is matching, and this 3 and this 3 is matching, and 4 no matching, and 5 no matching this side, 6 no matching. Can I say null and null is matching? Can I say null and null is matching? People will kill you when you say match. So null is a blank value. If you take blank values and try to say that this is matching, it is, there is no meaning to that. So null is not equals to another null. Null is not equals to another null. So that is what you got to understand, guys. Clear? So 4 does not have any null and 5 no null. And sorry, 4 and 5, 6 not matching entries, and nulls are also not matched. So inner join always gets what? Inner join, when you say, it is always getting matching data. So that is what is the point. Very, very simple. Inner join always gets matching data. 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2. You have 3 comma 3. 3 will get repeated. Why? Because 3 is matching with these 3. Clear? 4 null, 5, 6 null, null. It is unmatched data. So inner join always gets what? Matching data. That is what you got to understand. So inner join is very, very simple. So maximum times we are going to be using inner join only. Clear? So always inner join gets what? Matching data. It is also called as a simple join. It is also called as what? Simple join. It is also called as a, natural join. Clear? It is also called as a natural join, equi-join. A lot of things are available. Okay. So people will say it is also called as equi-join. Clear? So people are going to be telling you, do you know equi-join? Do you know inner join? Do you know simple join? What do you know natural join? Yes. So all this means getting the matched data from both data sets. Clear? Now, I have unmatched data 4 null, 5, 6 null, null. So if you wanted to get unmatched data, we are going to be using outer join. Okay. So outer join is used to get the unmatched data as well. Clear? So outer joins, again, 3 varieties. So we have left outer join, we have right outer join, we have full outer join. Clear? So joins are inner join, outer join, cross join, self join. Outer join is 3 varieties again: left outer, right outer, and full outer join. So what is that it is going to be bringing? If I think about left outer join or left join, people will say left join or left outer join. When I say left join will give you matching data. Matching data means this is matching data, inner join data. So that data. So what is inner join data? 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3 plus unmatched data from the left table. You assume this is a left data set. So it is going to be giving you inner join data plus unmatched data from the left table 4, and you have null. So these are the unmatched data. Clear? So for 4, this side, you don't have any matching. So you will be able to get null. For this null, you don't have any null. You will be able to get one more null here. Clear? So left outer join is matched rows plus unmatched data. Unmatched rows from which table? From left table or left data set. So that is what you got to understand. If I am talking about right join, now you tell me right join or right outer join. So it will give you matching data. So what is the matching data? That is this. So you will be able to get 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3 plus unmatched data 5, 6 null null. You will get 5, 6 and null and null. So this is the data that you should be able to get. Now 5, this side you don't have any matching entry. So this side you will be able to get null. So for 6, you will be able to get null. For this null, again, you will get null because there is no matching data this side. This null, you will be able to get. Clear? So this is matching data, these 4 rows, because of 5, 6, null, null, 4 rows. So matching data plus unmatched data from which data set? From the right data set. Unmatched rows from right data set or right table or right query. So this is what is called right outer join. Now full outer join means what? Inner join data plus these two rows and those two rows. So if you need the next join means, so we will be able to get 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 3, and we have 4 and null. So we'll get 4 comma null here, and we have null comma null here, and this side we have 5, 6 null null. So you will have 5, 6, null, again null. So for 5, you will be able to get null, and for 6, you will be able to get null. For this null, you will be able to get one more null. So for this null, you will be able to get this null. So this is what is called full outer join or full join. Clear? So this is matching data plus unmatched data from the left data set, unmatched data from the right data set. Clear? So this is what is called full join or full outer join. Clear? So we have a right join, we have a left join, we have a full join as well. Clear? So which join is bigger? This is also one more interview question. So which join is a bigger join? Bigger join means it will get more rows. Which join? So definitely outer join is bigger. Why? Outer join is bigger. Why? Because outer join is getting inner join data plus extra data. Clear? Which join is having maximum number of rows means outer join, or they will ask you like this. Okay? So they will tell you outer join is, in mathematical language, outer join is superset of inner join. Right? This is what is the mathematical way of saying. Superset of, superset means, a bigger subset. Subset means small. So people will say this kind of a things. People will tell you like this. What is the thing? Outer join is superset of inner join. Inner join is subset of outer join, something like this. Okay. So outer join is superset. Superset means bigger. Subset means smaller. Remember that. Clear? Because inner join will get you always matching data. Outer join is going to be getting matching data plus unmatched data. Okay. So next interview question people would ask you that. So the next thing they'll ask you, I want to have only unmatched data. So what is the meaning? Meaning is that I don't need matching data. So I'm getting matching data plus unmatched data. I'm getting matched data plus unmatched data. I don't need matched data. I need only unmatched data, only this one from here, only this one from here. Okay. So if you need only this portion and only if this portion, if you wanted to get it, so those are called as left anti-join. These are two more joins available in Power BI. Left anti, right anti, non-matched rows from left side table, non-matched from the right side table. So we have left anti, right anti. Clear? Non-matched rows only I need it. I don't need complete data. Clear? So outer join will give you what? Inner join data plus outer join data, matched data, unmatched data. But I need only, unmatched data from this. So I need only this. This is what is called left anti. Clear? So people would ask you, what is a left anti? Left anti means only unmatched data. So this is what is called right anti. Okay. So this is what is called right anti. Unmatched data only I need it. So these are the extra rows that is there in your Power BI, but left anti, right anti is not available in your SQL or in your Hadoop, nowhere it is available. So basically we have left and right and full. So then if you need matching data, inner join, unmatched data means left or right or full. If you need only unmatched data means either left anti or right anti. So these are the things that we have as part of Power BI. Am I clear? So this is what we should be able to do it. Let me quickly go and tell you small demo where I'm in Power Query editor window. So where we should be able to join. I have an employee. I'm clicking on employee. I go and I click on merge queries. When I'm clicking on merge queries, merge means joining. So I wanted to click on this. So what will happen here? It is going to be giving you employee table. You join with the department table. So it is telling you what kind of a join you need. You need inner join, matching rows only. Full outer join, all rows from both. Left outer, right outer, or left anti and right anti. What is that you would like to have it? So I wanted to use inner join. So click inner join. But if you wanted to use inner join, you need to have the common column. What is common column? Because OK button is not enabled. Have you seen it? Common column is department ID. You select department ID. You select OK button is enabled. Clear? So the selection matches 35 of 35 rows. Power Query will bring maximum of 1000 rows only. If you have 1 million data, it is going to be loaded when you click on close and apply. Clear? So it is going to be, I'm having only 35 rows. So the matching data, it is going to be loaded. Where? It is not created one more result set. It is created here itself. Clear? So when you go, if you go to employee table, so it is telling me table. So you go and click on this. So I want to have the data from second table, all columns you need, only few columns you need. Use original column names as prefix. Okay. So I don't want to use this. Original column name is the table names and everything is going to come. So I wanted to get all the table names. Clear? So I would like to select everything and click on OK. So what will happen here? So it is bringing all this data and it is putting into this table. It is going to be putting in this table. Clear? So that is what is my point. So it is not going to create anything extra for you. So it is bringing all this data and putting it here. Why? Because I have used an option called what? I use the option called merge query. So merge query is going to bring all the data and put it into second table. I don't want to have, I wanted to create a separate table. Clear? So merge queries as a new. I don't want to do this step. I don't want to disturb the existing tables. Let me remove it. Let me remove this. I don't want to keep all the data. So wherever you have two tables, you don't bring all the data and keep it here. I don't want to do that. So what I'm trying to do, I simply go to merge queries. Now use which option? So where I am, you be clear where you are. So you're in the home. Okay, you're in the home, you're in the Power Query Editor window. Okay, Power Query Editor window, you're in the home and you have two queries or two tables. Now I wanted to join. So this is what is called join. I don't want to add this data into this. I would like to create a new table. So click new. Clear? Now, what table you would like to take it? You would like to take department table, you take it. You take employee table, you take it. I take employee table first, you take it. You take department table, you take it. So then what is the matching? Matching means department ID to department ID. By default, if you see, by default join in Power BI is left outer join. So Power BI is going to be default join in Power BI is what? Left outer join. Remember, left join. So when you give table number 1 and table number 2, when you combine, okay, always, whether you knew it or not, it is going to be giving you left join. That means what? 1, 2, 3, I have it here. I have 1 and 2, I have it here. So it will able to give matching data plus this row also will come. So 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 and 3 and null. It is going to be giving you always a left join. So that is what is Power BI default join. Clear? So that is what you got to understand. So, but I don't want to go in for that. Inner join only matching data. Make sure common column department ID, department ID. Now click on this. So it is going to be creating one more. Clear? So this I would like to say employee table join or inner join. It is inner join only. You can say inner join department table or department table inner join employee. A join B, B join A. Any change, any problem? According to mathematics, A equals to B, B equals to A. A join B, B join A. Any problem? No problem. So, joining this side, that side, inner join wise, there is no problem. But outer join wise, there is a problem. Clear? So, employee inner join data, outer join data. So, this is the data I would like to have it. Now, what I do? I have taken this data, I have taken this data. All the data is available. Employee ID, employee name, department ID, salary, this one, that one, city, blah, blah, blah. You have like this. Now you go and you say, get everything. Okay. Can we take everything is like this and expand the entries? Now in this, you will be able to get. Okay. So this is what is called. So you have complete data from employee table, complete matching data from this. Everything is done. Now I wanted to close and apply. Okay. So when I'm planning to close and apply, I'm able to get, employee table data, department table data. I'm going to be getting again joining data as well. But the question is that, but the question when you're having, employee and this data, and why are you getting this data also? This is useless, right? This table you are getting, plus you're joining this table also. So it is duplicate data again and again. I don't want to load this. I would like to have only this one. Why are we loading it? Again this, again this, again this? Because you see all the columns here, all the columns here. Why are you getting this table and this table? That is useless, right? So you don't want to get the this table because I wanted to use only this table. I need a bonus, city, department, department name, employee name, everything I can get it. So I don't want to have department and employee to be loaded because it is useless. Same information is duplicated. So what should I do? I need to remove this. So how to remove this? Go back to your transform data. Clear? I don't want to load that data. It is duplicated data. So what you say, there is an option here. Right click on this table. You say enabled load. You uncheck it. Continue. You right click on this enable load. You uncheck it. So what is the meaning? Saying disabling load will remove the table from the report and any visual that use its columns will be broken. That is fine because this data is this data. But why should I take this data and load it again? Loading it here, it is useless. I right click on this. I enable load. I have taken. Now you close and apply. See what is going to be happening. Clear? So what data it is loading, you can see. Now those two tables are gone. Have you seen it? Now earlier I was preparing these two based on this. It is gone. Now it is need to be deleted. So I can delete this. I can delete. I can create whatever I would like to have it. Let me delete this. Let me delete. Now I wanted to create a visualization using this. So it is very, very simple. I would like to have. Okay, so I don't want to load from here. So I wanted to double click on it and I wanted to say, so I need employee wise and department name. So whatever, okay, sorry, it is, I have taken, so let me take department wise total salary, right? So this is the what I could use it. Click on this first and x-axis and y-axis data labels make it on and always border you make it to on and I wanted to increase data label uh, units none and I wanted to increase the font. Clear? So I can get R&D department is doing very, very well. So I will use only this one. I'm going to be using only this one to prepare my visualization. I don't want to get employee table, department table, again this table. Now you create a visualization. It is not going to be, joining anything. So, it is only one table. If you see, only one table here. Clear, you don't have any other tables. You have only one table, so that is there. That's it, nothing else. You need not join anything here because already you have joined the data at the Power Query level and it is loaded after joining and compressed, and no need of putting relationships and everything. Simply you use them and you should be able to create a lot of visualizations. Clear? I wanted to have what is the total salary, or I wanted to have, department wise salary, whatever you would like to have it, you should be able to get it and you should be able to perform the operations. I would like to go department wise and employees, department wise employees, something like this, we should be able to get and their salaries. Clear? And their city where they are working. So whatever you wanted to have it, you will be able to have it. Clear? So I wanted to have city-wise total salary. So let me go here. I would like to create a donut here. I would like to create, what is that? City-wise. So what is city? City somewhere here. Drag and drop city. I would like to drag and drop like this. So this city is bringing, which city is bringing? Click on this. Now go to data label. Now data label, make it to on. Now you can have, what is that you would like to, data value or data category and data value. Chennai 36. Okay. Increase the font. So which city employees are getting more salaries? Chennai, Bangalore, Delhi, Hyderabad. So Chennai city is getting more salaries. So you can go in for what, whatever be the option that you have it, you can have it. When you're displaying a Chennai here, I don't want to display it here. So I'll simply go and switch off this. Sorry, I switch on this detailed data. Sorry, I go a legend something here. Yeah, legend you need to remove. So the next somewhere the labels are available here. That is gone. When you make it on, so these are displayed. I don't want to display it here. I would like to display it here. So you need to make it off. Then you go to here and you say category wise data value. When you give it at the data label side, the Chennai you can have it here. Clear? So which city is having more salaried employees means Chennai. Clear? So like that, you should be able to create a beautiful visualizations with the help of this. Okay. So tomorrow you wanted to create left outer, right outer, any outer. If you wanted to have it, simply you go to transform data. Now you can create whatever you wanted to create. It's very, very simple. Now I have these two tables. Now again, I would like to create where I am. I'm in the Power Query where home. So I would like to use these two tables and create one more join. It's very, very simple. Go this side, you know, click on this and new. This time I wanted to implement left outer join. So you can take any table, right? You can take any table, right outer, left outer, anything you can have it, employee. So this you consider as a left table. First table will be left table, second table will be right table. You consider it is going to be taking left outer join. Clear? Left outer join means if you have any unmatched data. Okay, so that data, for example, I go here, I go, let me go to my Excel sheet. Where is my Excel sheet? Is gone, right? Let me open my Excel sheet, employee table. Now all the data is matching data. So there is no unmatched data here and there and there and here. Let us keep some unmatched data. Clear? You go to department, you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and you go employees. You go here and click on a filter. When you click on a filter, it will tell you you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The same numbers are available here and same numbers are also available here. So it is completely matching data. I wanted to add unmatched data. The next department is, let us say, sales, accounts, marketing, testing department. Okay. The number 80, let us say auditing department. Okay, auditing department. I have some extra data. So I don't have an extra data like this. I wanted to go here. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 here. And I have, extra data because there is no matching data here. So let me save this and let me remove the filter. So this is what is my extra data. And some of the employees are here. Let me remove these numbers. What is the meaning? These employees are working and this is unmatched data, right? When you go and filter it, so you're going to get a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 blank also. So these people do not have the, so these guys are not working anywhere. Clear? So this side we have unmatched and this side also we have unmatched. We have departments and no employees. We have employees are on the bench. They are not allocated to any department. So these people are called bench people. Normally you'll see, where are you working? Sir, I'm working in Wipro, but currently I am on bench. Bench means there is no department is allocated to them. So that is the meaning. Clear? So you have both sides. Let us save this. Let us save this. And I wanted to go. I I wanted to go and clear the filter. I wanted to reload the data. So what is the questions people are asking? Ramya is asking, he said most of the time we change data from matrix to table. What is that? Suddenly it is coming, Ramya? Sir, is it mandatory to
Sorry, sir,
join
it's a
every?
wrong message, sir.
Okay, okay. Sir,
Really
is
sorry,
it
sir.
mandatory join the every customer data? It is not mandatory join every customer data. When you wanted to join the data, if you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables only. For example, I would like to create a visualizations from this table only. I don't want to create any visualizations from this. If that is the case, do we join? Even though we have two tables. Even though we have two tables, do we need to join? We don't. Why? I wanted to create a visualizations only on a single table. So even though the two tables or 10 tables are available here, you don't want to join. That is one condition. Okay. If you wanted to retrieve the data from multiple tables and table size is very, very large, then you join. If the table size are very, very small, so then there is no need of joining it because anyhow it is going to be joining and it is going to be retrieving the data. Clear? If you wanted to retrieve the data from single table, no need of joins. And if you wanted to use only small table, I have 100 rows here, I have 100 rows there, and no need of joining because whether you join or don't join, it is very, very faster. Clear? So we have to consider joins when you have data is in bigger size, plus you wanted to, get the data from multiple tables and create a single visualizations. These two conditions must be true. Am I clear? Now I will go back. I will go back. So this time I'm going to be using what left. What is the left one? What is the right one? We knew, right? So how did I come here? I simply go here. Okay. I simply go home and click on appending queries, merge queries, click new. This time you can take any table left, any table right. So if I'm taking this table left, so unmatched data from the left is going to be given plus matched data also. Clear? So employee, this one left out resign. Why OK button is not enabled? Common column. Okay. So it is going to be giving you merge one. What is the merge one? It is which table you have used. Okay. Which table you have used. That is what is very, very important. So when you click on this, you will be able to identify what is that you have merged. So you have used employee left department. That you need to write it here. So employee left join department. Okay. So this is join date. Clear? So when you go here, you will be able to click on this. Now remove this, select all columns. That is fine. So all the data is going to be joining. You will be able to get matching data plus unmatched data also will be given. So what is unmatched data? Unmatched data from the employee table. Okay. So what is unmatched data? So that is also taken. So that data is going to be loaded here. Clear? So this is this one. So let me go and try to work with. So this time, employee table and a department table, but I'm going to be using this time right outer join. Clear common column, department ID to department ID, and this is employee right outer join. Clear? So what is the meaning? The meaning is very, very simple. So matched data plus unmatched data from the right data set. What is right? So we are joining employee right join department. So department tables unmatched data also will come. How do you know? You go and click on this symbol. You go click on this symbol. What kind of a join you have performed? It'll give you. It is giving you employee table and a department table, right? So employee department, and you have to consider this is a left table and this is a right table always. First table is left, second table is right. Clear? So that is done. The next one or the last one is what? Is what? So you go here, you want to implement full outer join. So you can just take this and employee table, department table, full outer join department ID to department ID, then you should be able to get this full join. So full join means any table, anywhere, no problem. Employee full join department. Clear? So that is what. The next one is if you want to understand what is a join it is, you can click on this. The next one is anti. Anti means what? So I need unmatched data only. So I go click on this. I click on this. I wanted to use employee table, unmatched data of employee table only. I should be able to get it. So go to department and a department. This time left anti. Okay, rows only in first mean this is the one. So let me click on this. So this is employee anti, right? Anti left anti with the department. Okay, let me see. These are the people who don't have any joining data. So Anushka, Srinivas, and this girl. So let me go here. So I go and click on this filter. So who are the people who did not have? Let me remove everything. So these are the people: Anushka, Srinivas, Allaka, then Yashashvi Vanga. Anushka, Srinivas, Vallaka, Yashashvi. Clear? So the same data you should be able to get it, right? Like that, you should be able to create a lot many things. It is this one. Now, I wanted to say right anti. Right anti means again, you go here. So you take employee table, you take department table. So unmatched data from this table, right anti, common column. So employee write anti. So you need to write correctly. Which one? Department. So department table data will be given there. So employee write anti department. What is the data we're able to get it? So did we do it correctly? So department table. So we did not refresh it. Okay. Let me refresh all tables, refresh all tables. Let me go there and you will be able to get two more rows. Why only one row? I think we need to expand these two things. Yeah, we're able to get two rows. What are the two rows? So 70 and 80, these are the two rows which don't have the matching in the employee table. We will be able to get two rows. Clear? So 70, 80, these numbers are nowhere. Clear? When you go 70, 80, this is nowhere numbers. So you simply go there and try to see 50, 60, blah, blah, blah. These things are not there. Clear? So click on this, remove filter. So that is how you should be able to get it very, very easily. Clear? So whatever you need it, that you can get it very, very easily. So tomorrow we'll work on some more joins. What are the other joins we have? Cross join and self join. So that is what we'll discuss tomorrow, and we'll see some more visualizations and everything. Any other questions? So what is a left anti, right anti we discussed, right? So we'll see cross join and self join tomorrow. Guys, any questions you have?
Sir,